Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers reveal that the hunky Scotsman, Xander Cook, confronts the lying, scheming Stefan for planting evidence blaming him as a cop shooter. The businessman turned bistro owner even wore a very similar but too expensive tracksuit to fool witnesses and CC cameras behind the restaurant. But the newspaperman dug deep into the evidence after making bail and discovered the misstep. So Dandy Xandy is eager to blast Stefan for the setup. Next, it's an all-out war against Paulina Price. Her daughter faces a high-risk pregnancy thanks to exposing her to radiation. Plus, Everett Lynch writes a scathing article while E.J. Dimura vows to take Paulina's place as mayor. Finally, Maggie Horton learns the truth about Konstantin Meliunas. Will she go through with the immigration wedding the week of May 6 to 10, 2024 on the NBC Peacock exclusive? Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers. Xander Cook blasts Stefan Dimura. Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers indicate that Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, is ready to let Stefan Dimura, Brandon Barash, have a piece of his mind. A few months ago, Stefan dressed up in Running Gear and shot Detective Harris Michaels, Steve Burton. Then he placed the smoking gun in the apartment Xander shares with Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, and their daughter Victoria. Further, thanks to Stefan Dimura, Xander Cook spent time behind bars on Days of Our Lives. But Stefan was just trying to protect his wife from Clyde Weston. James Reed. Harris protected his identity to save Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun, from Clyde's further wrath. Now, Harris, Ava, and Stefan need to give the drug trafficker his little black book of contacts or face more danger. However, none of this is Xander's concern. The setup almost ruined Xander's life, and Stefan needs to pay for what he did. Will Xander tell the cops that Stefan Dimura set him up? Or will Xander Cook understand the crazy things people do for love and help them bring down Clyde Weston for good? Be on the lookout for the confrontation between Xander and Stefan next week on the long-running Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers. Paulina Price faces backlash. Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers report that Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, has severe consequences for her risky antics that put Selamites and her daughter in danger. Last week, Mayor Price left hospital isolation during her radiated iodine cancer treatment to rescue Channel Dupree, Raven Bowens, in a city-owned snow plow. She knew it was risky but wanted to save her daughter on Days of Our Lives. And now her actions have serious consequences. First and foremost, Channel and Johnny Dimura, Carson Boatman, learned she was pregnant. Now, Channel's pregnancy is considered high risk due to radiation exposure, and they could decide not to keep the baby. Next on Days of Our Lives, investigative reporter Everett Lynch, Blake Barris, writes a tell-all article detailing the mayor's dangerous rescue. Will he also learn that her daughter and now unborn baby's health have been compromised on Days of Our Lives? The writer may hold nothing back as he reports on Mayor Price's wrongdoings. Of course, E.J. Dimura, Dan Feuerigel, wants to use her antics against her and replace her as Salem's mayor. How will Paulina react to all the fallout? Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers. Maggie Horton learns the truth. Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers indicate widower Maggie Horton, Suzanne Rogers, sees her fiance's authentic self. Konstantin Meliunas, John Capellos, has been kenning the beautiful redhead since her husband, Victor Kyriakis, John Aniston, passed away last fall. She even proposed to the newcomer to prevent him from getting deported. However, the con artist's gig is almost up. Next week on Days of Our Lives, Maggie tells Xander, Sarah, and Konstantin that Victor's will is in probate. Do estate lawyers feel it's been altered? The news could make the sneaky Greek lose his cool and show his true colors. Plus Days of Our Lives, John Black, Drake Hodgeston, and Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, may provide more damning evidence against the Greek national. Will John fake mind control to fool Konstantin and prevent him from marrying Maggie Horton? Watch for the drama to go down next week. Will Maggie Horton stop the wedding? Maggie Horton learns the truth next week on Days of Our Lives. Yet she may have had a sinking feeling about Konstantin this whole time. Meanwhile, Paulina Price faces a different kind of truth when she sees consequences come into play for her hasty actions. Finally, Xander Cook tells Stefan Dimera he knows he has set him up. Will he turn him in? Or do they work together against Clyde Weston? All this and more to come the week of May 6 to 10, 2024 on a Peacock Sensor.